What's going on, guys? Rockley AC here. I am with Cody Ross. What's going on, Cody?
Nothing much. I'm doing all right.
Nice, awesome.
Wanted to do a deck profile because I see so many, and AC's letting me do it. So
Yeah, it appears you and your team came out here all the way from where again? How far?
we came from Springfield, so it's
Okay.
it's like a 3-hour drive,
Whew, nice.
and it was like 3 hours 30 minutes or something.
Okay.
No sleep, so.
Team no sleep, that's all right. Usually for tournaments, you just get excited to play and just go right at it.
Yeah, it usually helps, like, too. Sometimes you just focus on the game and everything else.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like the travel was really well worth it. How'd you guys do today?
Okay, so we did really well. Like, we expected to probably lose to Ruben's team. No Hand
Okay.
Water is kind of the warlord and the overlord.
Yeah,
In the tournaments, but we did all right, and our games came down to one win, changed 2 of the rounds out of 3.
Wow.
So wow, they're ridiculous.
Yeah, so we were playing a 3 versus 3 event. So the idea was basically you and your team members will sit across, your opponent. Basically, we random rolled a dice to see who your opponent was in that group of 3. So it was all completely randomized. You didn't know who you were going to go against. You just knew that team you were going to play against.
Right.
And it was still best of 3. You had to win your 2 out of 3 matches to count that as a victory. And as long as 2 of your members win, then that counts as a win for the round.
Right, and I think that was a way better way, so it didn't tie everything.
Right, yeah, ties would have been crazy. So
yeah.
I think you guys finished off with the best record going to Swiss. So you guys topped it after the three rounds that we had. So congratulations to you and your team.
Yep.
What deck did you decide to run today?
I ran a Earth Wind Control, and
Okay.
it has like aspects of each. It doesn't like follow like the hand control or chakra control or field control. It just like tries to lock your opponent down.
Okay,
Like, they
very control.
can't play effects. They can't search cards. They can't do any of that.
Awesome.
Like this.
Well, if you don't mind, we'll go ahead and start off with the ninja drops. And if you feel like explaining a card, feel free.
Yeah, okay, so I'll just go first 3. First 3 is 3 Chojis.
If you could turn them around, yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh, like this?
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah,
I gotcha. Alright,
Cool,
so
nice.
yeah, these are 3 Choji. He's really busted right now, and I personally hate him. I think he shouldn't be in the game.
Okay.
But I mean, he's really good, and I think it's self-explanatory. Like, everyone's running him right now.
Yeah, he's a
Plus
control
1/+1.
element. Like, it really stops Rush from rushing. So, I mean,
Yeah, they don't want to swing in and make him more strong. So,
Exactly.
So that's the first 3.
okay.
And then I ran 2 Hotaru.
Hanare? Gotcha.
Hanare.
There you go.
I said Hotaru. That's later.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, Hanare. She's a 0-drop, really clean 3/0, and she lets you look at their whole entire hand, which can later be paired with like Tamari. And then on top of that, you get to draw 1 and send 1 to your chakra, not even discard. So
Nice, yep.
very, very, very crazy.
Yeah, versatile card.
Now what I was saying, 3 Hotaru.
3 Otaro, okay.
4/0, so she can compete with Jirobo and like Gamma, all those like really crazy fast 0-drops. Or if she doesn't do that, she also draws you a card. So
Nice.
just very, very versatile.
Yeah.
And she has wind as well as water. So works in the deck. I had 2 before this, but with the more missions I included in the deck, I decided to only run 1 10-10 just to thin out the deck. Lets me look for the cards I need, but it's not like Shio. The reason I don't run her is because it's almost like you're dead drawing yourself, kinda in a way, where this just thins it out completely.
Okay. Were there times where you were forced to mill with the non-earth and then you kind of
Yeah, and then
milled
like
a bad card there, or was it?
well, yeah, it was getting kind of bad because Mill was draining me super fast, and then like I tried, like, if I use her effect, like it wouldn't be as good as like if I use Shio where Mill. But
Right.
but yeah, I did all right against Mill with it.
Yeah.
So next is 2 Karin. I think she's almost essential in every deck, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
She has no hand cost. She heals your ninjas. If you give them a chakra, this deck is really great at negating and getting rid of opponents' like effects and stuff. So it doesn't matter if they really have that much chakra.
Fair.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's stall, so it's a control
stall.
deck. So yeah, I could have ran 2 of her, but I think she's better off at 1 because really they only usually have one big Jitsu that you're fearful of.
Sure.
And if you can get rid of just that early, then all your other control cards can get rid of the rest. So I think she only needs to be ran at 1.
Nice.
But really meta card.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Very solid.
Probably the card that saved me the most, Eno.
Main deck, nice.
Yep. David tried to run mill, and we had like in our game this thing where he was trying to put out a bunch of ninjas, and then halfway through the game we realized Eno's out.
Right.
You couldn't have done that, so we had to backtrack. Pain, she stopped heretical icons.
Nice.
But that also kind of counters me and everything.
Yeah, but you're more controlling their field, so as long as you're preventing them from all these fun plays, you have a better spot.
And you negate an effect.
And negate an effect, the head ninjas. So that's very good card. I'd even argue to main board it like you did, so
ridiculous.
Very solid choice.
Alright, one Shino, not a lot of people run him. And especially because he's not, he's usually ran in sideboards, but he's not valid, that's probably why. But, I mean, if you just keep him in the back, you keep him healthy, and, I mean, you can heal him with Kareen.
Yeah, right.
They can't search for anything, which really stops, like, stuff like Ruben, No Hand Water, all that stuff. So
yeah, it's very good cards, stuff like Make Out Tactics, a lot of search cards.
There are a lot of search cards recently.
Okay.
The whole draw power behind the deck, and
nice.
I ran her in my medical when I played the last tournament.
Okay.
Book Smart Sakura. Solid.
So good.
2, 0 hand cost. You wouldn't even have to run her in a win. You could just run her pure Earth deck, whatever.
Right, yeah. Mental power.
Mental power, draw a card every time.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Really solid card.
So, yeah. Three of her. So here's where the Void comes in.
Very nice. Good choice.
They're great cards. I only ran 1 Naraka. I mean, I think you only really need 1. Bringing them back. Heretical. You can combo back and forth. Keep bringing them out.
Good control card.
Yeah, and they couldn't. We realized they couldn't play missions at all.
Correct.
And then odd entrance cost. Crazy. Next is 2 Preda. He's great. He negates an effect, you can negate a Jitsu, which is amazing. It's an early board presence that all you have to do is sacrifice a ninja. And
did you have any trouble with sacrificing? So you already ran Narcopath, you're running Predapath. Was there any trouble sacrificing ninjas or anything? Or?
Not at all, because they were locked down by other stuff. That one ninja getting removed, like Hotaru or something, wasn't a big deal for me. And then you'll see later, I have Spiral. So that lets me just ignore sacrifice anyway. I only have 1 of it, but if I really needed to resort and I didn't want to give up a ninja.
Okay, very cool. Unless you were playing Rush, then it'd be hard to sacrifice those ninjas because they'd probably be discarded already. But looks like you haven't had trouble with
not at all
anybody taking your board early. So
I did have 2, but when we got here again with the missions, you'll see how many missions I run, and I think it's a big part of the deck, but. That's why I dropped him down to 1.
Okay.
Shikamaru, he works for my squad, Inashikacho.
Okay.
And he negates everything when he attacks. A lot better than other Shikamarus. The only one I would say I think is as good is the one that switches the combat that Ethan was running.
Okay.
The combat and support. I think that's really good against Rush and stuff like that.
For sure.
So, really great. Negates all effects, even if I didn't get Eno out or anything like that.
Very cool.
This guy's super underrated, and I think I didn't get his effect off because I wasn't able to play him. But if I would, Thu, he can basically steal a ninja when he dies. It has to be pretty specific, and he has to be in a team by himself. But if you just use him as a chump blocker, they don't want to waste a Jitsu on him. But they are either forced to do that, so you bait a Jitsu out.
Yeah, you get battle awards. So
or you get a free ninja. Yeah. And
have you stolen anybody's ninjas today?
That's why I said I didn't get a chance to play him, sadly. But I did steal 1 through a mind transfer. So So with Eno, even with him, steal 1 from him, steal 1 from mind transfer.
Of course.
Speaking of mind transfer and mind ninjas, we run 2 human.
Human path. Yep. There's the mind attribute.
Better than Chibi, in my opinion. Almost best pain, probably. He snipes 2 from their hand, and it could be for 2 turns, and it could be 2 Jitsu. So amazing card. Your opponent's very limited when this guy comes out.
Yeah, and then when you remove the cards, they're face up, so they're public knowledge. You got to see what's in their hands, so that's really good for
every turn. Yeah,
yeah.
like
you got Nari, you got Tamari, you got
people
people looking at your hands. So
yeah, and it works well with a lot
deck
of
right there.
yeah, 1984.
Is your deck based on like stuff like that?
No, like we just
Name your deck 1984.
We were just in the. I guess we could, but we named the team that just simply because like
Team Orwell.
It's just Team Orwell. Yeah, like we completely just went full control and said like that's what we like. So.
FYI, their team name is 1984.
Yeah.
From the famous book of George Orwell's Orwellian State 1984 book. So
simply
really awesome because of the big controls.
So it's all control like you got to fight the power.
That's really awesome.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay,
So,
what else we got?
Another underrated card, Wathu. He's in the starter deck.
Sure.
Amazing. Inoichi.
Yep.
Many people were a little off-put. I saw their facial expressions change.
I would be too. I'd be like, what's going on here?
They go, wait a minute.
Yeah.
And you make their high-value ninja nothing.
0/0. Yeah, pretty much.
Zero. And
That's true.
They're defeated.
Yeah.
I think it's only combat maybe, but healthy injured. So
right.
it's gone. That ninja's basically useless other than Jitsu.
Yeah, that's true.
Really great card.
That's awesome.
I think I left my side deck and reinforcements over there, so I'll have to get those.
That's
but,
okay. We can always cut.
Here's the Yamato.
Oh yes.
Should be banned again, just like the Choji, but in my opinion at least. 5 entrance, 1 hand cost, very worth it. 5/3. He negates everything that is lower entrance cost than him of your opponents. Not every ninja, of your opponents.
Yeah, that's
He
nasty.
can use tree jitsu if you're like tree combat, if you want to. And he can use cards with first Hokage, I believe. So yeah, crazy.
Awesome card.
Has everything.
No stranger to the scene.
Yeah. So next off, interesting little pick, 4th Kazekage.
I like that card.
I was originally pairing him with Enno Gyoja. But Enno Gyoja was a little too slow, so I picked him and just stuck with him, and immediately come out swinging.
Yep.
Keep popping your ninjas.
Yeah.
And I got him out once in one of my games, I think, and they couldn't do anything late game. Very
That's
good
awesome.
against mirror control.
Yeah. He was a big card back in the day when Baki was playable, the really broken Baki. So
yeah, he's
very good
crazy.
card.
Yeah. First Hokage,
nice.
just in case it gets bad and I, by the end, am somehow not already winning, I need to steal back the game and put out the first Hokage Steel 2.
Yeah, your control deck, so you can technically that's till turn 6, get your powers back, cycle out, so good against Mill too.
Yeah, great card. So it worked very well.
Nice. Okay.
Next, I know this is kind of long.
That's okay.
We have the Tsuchikage, 3rd. I like this one better than the other one.
Okay.
He does a lot more. He negates the jitsus for you, and he also dead draws them completely. Like they're locked out from drawing any better cards unless they draw more than 1 per turn.
Wow.
So absolutely crazy. Better in a control deck. In my opinion.
Super controlling.
Yeah.
Nice you play that card.
Here's the missions, and here's why we run so low. Like, we don't run 2 Tamari and 2 Shikya and all that.
Negation.
2 comparative strengths. Counter mission. People were getting really upset because even if it's early game, I like to just negate right away. I have Face Pain. Animal Path came out. He was trying to rush me. Comparative. You can't. You can't do it.
What cards were you mostly afraid about, or what cards are you most commonly comp strength?
I would use this on Choji early game. I would use this on Preda against the Pain matchup. Animal, I used it against.
Okay.
Early, I used it. This guy was running the Sasuke that has free Chidori and is an old card, and I never knew that card existed.
Oh man!
Instantly comparative.
Yeah, you're like, what's this one? Damn.
He can just annihilate my whole team early game.
Yeah,
I use it more early game because I have a later game
negation.
counter.
Yeah, that's right. That's good.
So amazing card. Plus, they can't use Jitsu now. So
Correct. Yes.
yeah,
No
amazing.
hand cost either. So very cool.
This is a good draw.
Satisfaction, sure.
Better than Lost, in my opinion. You actually get a C, and now that I run 3 book smarts,
Yes. You compare that with that, yeah.
you draw 2, and you basically looked scryed 4 and
Yeah.
other
Cycle out much better than
card
Lost for
games.
sure.
Yeah, much better. Next we have dehydration.
Dehydration's awesome.
This is why if comparative strengths is used early, you use this a little later.
Super
when they
control.
start getting their draw missions.
Yeah.
And they do not want to do anything. Like
Right.
you are playing one of these almost every turn with the comparative, and you're
So
drawing
good.
off Sakura so much that the hand costs don't even matter to
Yeah,
you.
you make sure your hand cost is healthy
And then you just start drawing more because dehydration.
yes, yeah, in case
So,
you're drawing extra. So
absolutely crazy.
that would have worked really good against my revitalize deck because I draw extra cards, so childhood,
Right.
or like 10-10 stuff. So yeah,
Yeah,
really
absolutely. And with counter missions, even if it says 2 entrants, it's basically 1 because it's at the end your turn marker goes up. So
Good. Yes.
helped me really early and late
Yep.
game.
I
These
mean,
counter
but
missions.
dehydration, good card.
I guess I could run 3 Sakura's Confession, but this is just I run 2
Safety
Lost because this is a little more safe. You're right. This is general. I don't have to have Sakura all the time, and if I run 2 and 2, I think it's a little nice little balance.
Yeah,
Draw 2 cards.
definitely.
Simple.
Fair enough. Equals out.
She gets decision.
Of course, limit to
1. Of course, gotta run it.
Yep.
Search for Ino, search for Sakura, the mental power, like draw, my draw mechanic,
Sure.
and draw off of it. So
Okay,
crazy,
yeah,
crazy.
makes sense.
I also run Shikamaru, so yeah. Gift of Pain.
You had it out. Sorry about that. Sorry we weren't able to play.
Oh no, you're fine. I played with
We'll catch up.
Yeah, you're here next month, right?
Yeah, I'll definitely be here. We'll hit each other up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, you're-
and this could definitely be edited. So, all right, Lee, have a good one.
See ya.
So Gift of Pain.
Yes.
It's Ethan recommended it to me. I wasn't gonna run it, but since I run the Pains anyway and Heretical Icons,
Yeah.
draw 2, and they don't want to play ninjas anymore. Next turn.
That's
and
right.
David didn't see it when I played it. I felt really bad, and he started playing ninjas,
Oh shoot.
and
Yeah.
he just started sacking his whole board. So that won me that game as well.
Okay. Gotta pay attention to game state, guys.
Yeah,
Board gets crazy.
It's crazy, yeah. Spiral Pain, again, so this controls the sacrificing, but it's mostly used for the first mechanic, which
Sure.
is anytime moved up, let's just draw an extra 1
Very good.
for 2 turns.
Yeah.
No reason. Yep. So pretty simple enough.
Keeps your hand up. Along with the Sakura.
Now, this might seem a little clunky, but we have enough of these guys to where this Jitsu does everything.
It's too colorless, so yeah.
It's 2 colorless, so you don't even need Earth or, like, you can use
Yeah.
Earth or Wind with this deck, and you can, make someone 0/0, you can injure them, and you can make them stand by.
Right.
Absolutely crazy for 2.
I'm sure you like it because of the versatility. I mean, you're always going to have at least one of those cards on the field.
You need it for different effects at the time, yeah.
Right, yeah.
It's crazy.
Control
Meta.
power.
Meta.
Yeah. Good card, great card.
Popping missions for Earth. We don't have Friendship from Sorrow, but we have, Judgment.
There you
and,
go. Yep.
And it can't be negated if it's used by Shikamaru. It says effects even. It doesn't just say.
Oh, wow.
negated.
Yeah, that's true.
That's insane. So like Predic can't touch it.
Yeah,
Anything like
that's
that.
a solid card.
Solid. Then next.
Okay, vacuum bullets.
Vacuum bullets. Ethan kind of also recommended this to me. No one really ran it until I feel like he made it more of a popular thing among our group.
Did you perform? How did it perform for you?
Amazing.
Yeah,
I used this a couple times, and it takes a ninja out of the team. It can do a damage to him, and if it's Satosa, like, you get that expert effect.
Okay,
yeah,
sure.
Like, very, very crazy. It
that can
injures
catch a lot of
and
people
then
off
does the
guard.
damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's Satosa, yeah. And we have a lot of Kages and stuff. So.
Okay, yeah. Mind transfer, sure.
Mind transfer. You can use this with Thu or Ino or Human.
Human path, yep, any
And then
targets.
you take it because the expert mind take it or like another turn.
Yep.
And then you can use their ninja for the sacrifice of your
Right.
pains.
Yep. Those are always some of the dirtiest plays, especially if we're playing like Pain.
Ridiculous.
Sacrifice your human path,
And
sacrifice Morocco path.
And if you think about it, if you're taking them from this and Fu and your sacrifice, nasty.
Oh yeah.
Too much. Last card, Jitsu,
Hydro Pump. Okay. Awesome.
Run it almost in any deck. Just removal.
Pretty much it's staple for pretty much every deck
Yeah.
that we got going on.
And its effect, you don't even need the puppet. Like, you can just, you don't need the puppet master. You just remove 2. Like,
Nice. So you basically build an Earth, Wind, and Void deck, right?
Yeah.
Tricolor.
It has a splash of void.
3 colors.
Yeah.
I mean, you have about, what, 12 cards in there that are Void, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
I also have the side deck and reinforcement, but it's over there. But yeah.
Okay.
I know what's going on a bit longer.
What'd you have for sideboard?
For sideboard, I ran 2 Sakon, actually, is water.
Okay.
And the reason I ran that was for no-hand water, so my chakra area can't be affected at all.
Solid.
Then I had an Eno where the cards in my hand can't be affected.
Sure, discard.
Sugetsu's Joy,
Yeah, okay.
And then I had Palm's Rotation just in case I needed more defense. For reinforcements, 3 Heretical.
Okay.
I had 3 Inashiko Cho.
Sure.
I had 3 Shikamaru and Choji.
Oh, okay.
Not Asuma. I'm trying to think of some of the others.
Any females?
I didn't really run any female reinforcements, but yeah, I think that actually that might be it.
Yeah, looks like.
Yeah,
too many other ninjas in there.
That was about it. But yeah, if I never got the Inashiki Cho combo off, but if I did, you could play like 3 Earth cards in a turn.
Toughest matchup for the day?
Yep, crazy.
Or which was your toughest matchup for the day?
Let's see, probably Mill.
David.
I'll be honest. Yeah, David was. The second round of Pain was probably the hardest I saw, but the other 2 games were like cake because he drew kind of bad.
Okay.
But David's Mill had me like halfway over, like 75% through my deck, and I was like sweating bullets.
Oh god, yeah. You don't prepare for Mill. I mean, if you don't have like Revitalize or anything for the sideboard, it's really hard to catch up. Well, you did great today. I don't know what your individual record was, or if you do remember.